There we go. Posted in Discord. Awesome. Hello, everyone. It has been a while since I streamed. Sorry about that. I'm not muted. Today, we are doing something very special. We are a co-host of, well, you see the stream title, Minecraft YouTube Fan Fundraiser. Hello. Hi, Grease. Hello. Howdy. With Auk today, we are going to be looking through some Minecraft YouTuber fan art submitted for this event and shining a light on what is happening in Sudan and Palestine. Content warnings for this stream, given the subject matter. Obviously, what is going on in Sudan and Palestine. Also, I wrote them down. Suicide, sexual assault, all content warnings. So if you are uncomfortable hearing any of that, just know it will be spoken about. Words, hello! I am excited to look at a bunch of art. Forgive me if I sound a little nervous. No, none of the drawings will be depicting those. Sorry if I worded it wrong. Us talking about what is happening in Sudan and Palestine will be verbally saying those. Yeah, sorry if it came. No, none of the drawings are depicting those. The drawings are very nice. Sorry if it came off wrong. I have so many Google Docs open. Also, if you are on YouTube or Twitch, the two places you can view me right now, at the top there should be a pinned link to campaigns. And if you have, some spare money to donate, or if you're feeling extra generous, you can donate to one of those. You will see that there is a highlighted one if you scroll down a bit, and that is a spotlight campaign. We'll talk more about that when we get into the actual event in like a minute. We just wanted to talk to chat, give some content warnings first. Say hello. I haven't streamed in a while. Hi, everyone. Hopefully music is not too loud. Let me know if it is. Hello. Yeah, I will be hosting this with Auk, who I think I added in the title and the description. Music is good. Okay, awesome. Epic. And the organizers are Minecraft YouTube Fan Fundraisers, and they will introduce themselves in a second. Don't know. I didn't mean to open DaVinci Resolve. Oh no. Don't do this to me. I misclicked on Discord and I opened DaVinci Resolve. I'm not editing right now. No, we're shut down. Don't load. Okay. Goodbye, DaVinci Resolve. Okay, epic. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. December is tomorrow. Oh my gosh. I feel like November flew by. I hope you all are excited for the holiday season. And if you don't celebrate, winter. It's chilly out today. Okay, I'm gonna mute and we're gonna talk to Auk. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Fern.
Hi, Auk.
Hi. We're so nervous.
A little bit nervous. Never done anything like this before.
No, not at all. Me neither. But we're hoping it's gonna be good. We're gonna be looking at some really cool fan art today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really excited. Should we introduce ourselves for each other's chat?
Yes.
Maybe. Who? Okay, I can go first. All
Sure.
right. Hi. I'm Auk, aka ghosttauk on Twitch and also on YouTube, but I'm streaming on Twitch right now. I make videos in Minecraft, as you might expect. And I stream sometimes as well. I'm a big fan of life series, Hermitcraft. I spent several hours before this stream watching several different POVs of the newest wildlife episode. So that's what I've been up to. And I am also myself kind of an artist. I like to draw thumbnails for myself and not a lot of other stuff because I don't really have the time for it. But yeah, that's me.
Yippee! Chat says hi.
Hi.
Okay, I'm sugarfern. I go by Fern. I'm also a streamer and YouTuber. I stream on YouTube, but I'm multi-streaming on Twitch today, so more eyes are on this, as many eyes as possible.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I also draw and make my own thumbnails. Some of them are made by my friend Tan, but some
That's
of them
awesome.
are made by me. Yeah.
I would be multi-streaming too, but my thing I use for multi-streaming doesn't work. And I couldn't fix it. So,
Quit on ya.
Unfortunate. But
It's
we're
okay.
here anyways.
Yeah,
We're doing it.
we make do.
We make do. Yeah. We're So, that's us. Let's just get started. Let's just do it.
Do the host the organizers wanna introduce?
Say anything?
Yeah. Organizers, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Void. I created this, I suppose, because I know me and Pixel and Chi are the three organizers who are organizing these events. We're all really outraged about what's happening in both Palestine and Sudan, and so we're really excited to be doing this event with you guys and getting started with it all. I don't really have much to introduce myself with. I am an artist, and that's about it. Yep.
Hi, I'm Pixel. I do the art for the countdown a lot. I want to do the best I can to help raise money for Palestine and Sudan, and I think that this was an excellent way to do it.
Hello, I'm Chi. I'm not very good at talking, but I am also an artist, and yes.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you. They're really cool, and this is a really cool project, so
Yeah.
consider taking part in future things for the fundraiser if you guys would like to.
Yeah.
Everyone watching.
Discord link in the description.
Yes, for me it's pinned in my chat. Awesome. So, let's look at some art.
Yeah. Also, fundraisers are pinned in the description.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. So we have different categories for the slideshow because there's a lot of cool SMPs and a lot of cool things that a lot of people like to do and watch, like draw stuff for. So the first category is fan art for Empire's SMP.
Yippee!
Yippee!
And I'll start us off. We got Empire's SMP Season 2, Gemini Tay. Princess Gem walks through an olive tree orchard. The trees are casting a shadow near her, but she herself is glowing. And it's a piece by, oh, forgive me if I pronounce some of these names wrong. Togo?
I know this person and their username is a pun on all set to go, but
Oh!
I never truly figured out how to pronounce his name. But
That's
I know that the
clever, though.
username is all set to go.
Okay, all set to go.
Yes.
This piece is beautiful. I love the lighting on the trees and how Gem is glowing. I always struggle with backgrounds, so seeing people do
Yes.
backgrounds like this pretty, it's always a treat.
Yes, it's really nice. I love like the sort of backlighting effect on the trees and like
Yeah.
the leaves, like you have the little parts where like the light's seeping through.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And yeah, she's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
I
It really
love the
gives
poofy
it.
sleeves,
Yeah,
poofy
so
skirt.
cute.
It's so adorable. I love I watched a lot of Empires, and the idea that Gem herself was glowing. Such a cool idea.
Yeah. I love how fluffy the trees look, like you said, with like the light shining through it really gives it depth.
Yeah, no, the leaf texture as well, like the use of like the little kind of, how do you say it, like the dots almost, or
Yeah,
whatever.
like that hatching kind of.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So pretty.
It's really pretty in the shadows. Yeah, it's just really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Should we go to the next one?
Yeah. Your turn.
Yeah. Awesome. So this is Empire's SMP Season 1, Catherine Elizabeth. Catherine lies, resting her eyes underneath the shadow of a tree. She has flowers blossoming through her hair and a butterfly is landed on her face. This piece is by Plated Pixels.
This is, again, so pretty. I love the color choices.
Yeah, the colors are so nice in the shadows, and the way her hair is just like spread out on the ground.
Yeah.
It looks
Truly.
so fluffy.
One with nature.
Exactly, one with nature. Yeah, no, I like the shading. You can tell that she's under a tree, and then the really
Yeah.
like nice warm sunlight that's on the other
Yeah.
parts really adds some cool warm tones.
The
Cool
green and the
warm tones.
purple. Cool warm tones. Yeah, I get it.
Cool, that makes sense. No, that I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about.
Why is everyone so good at painting light? I know all these these high light pieces are so pretty.
Yeah.
I love the
It's-
purple
it's-
and the green.
Yeah, and it's such like a nice, like really relaxed piece. And I
Yeah.
love the little squiggles for the like blush kind of.
Oh
And her
yeah.
shoulders too. It's such a cute like stylistic choice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very peaceful looking at this.
It is. It's very calm, like lo-fi music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like beats to lie under a tree and listen to.
Beats
You
to
know?
lie under a tree too. Yes. I love when people draw personalized elytras, so like butterfly wings.
Oh yeah. I didn't even realize I forgot the elytra thing. I was like, yeah, she has wings. That's normal.
Yeah, she has butterfly wings, of course.
Butterfly
The item in
wings,
Minecraft
yeah.
you can get.
Surely. Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Pretty.
Yeah, there's like one thing I love about so much MCYT fan art is that there's so many details that
Yeah.
fan artists like to add, which when you have like a Minecraft skin that is pixels, you
Yeah.
can barely like tell. But
Mhm.
the community is just so creative and like coming up with all these ideas and all this stuff to add to it, which just makes
Yeah.
it so much more interesting.
Like there's so many takes, like artistic liberties you can take with Minecraft skins.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's so cool.
Mhm. Chat said beats to make butterflies fly in your face while you're sleeping under a tree. Thank you. Thank you for your submission. This is really
Thank
pretty.
you. Thank you, Bladed Pixels.
I'm learning that I have to learn how to draw light.
Yeah, no, light is really hard to get like nail right, and this
Mhm.
one, like the two pieces we had so far, are really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Moving
go.
on. We got
Moving on.
oh my god. Sudanese art. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry.
Yes, Sudanese.
Sudanese. Okay. And this is my piece to read. And then we got a little video to watch at the end.
Yes.
Yes, that's showing right. Okay. The Sudanese Kandaka by Murganit Shali. Sorry, my pronunciation is bad. I tried to practice before stream. This is a mosaic that brings together images from December 2018 to February 2019. Protests and uprisings to depict a woman representing the Kandakas of the revolution. This piece was created to honor those women who faced all forms of violence during the revolution and were still at the forefront of the protest. I chose this piece as it still represents the woman currently fighting for a free Sudan, being on the front lines despite the violence they're facing. And we're going to quickly switch to a video to show the art piece.
Yes. Oh, I need to change my
Yeah.
My capture.
Where did I put it? Different tab. I have so many tabs open. There we go.
Yeah. So we're also going to be highlighting some art pieces from the communities that we're trying to raise awareness about. So this is the first one of them.
Okay.
So
There.
we got a time when we hit play.
Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Countdown from 3 and I'll go.
Awesome. 3, 2,
2,
1,
1, go. Whoa.
وبنفس قوة بطشهم بالأبرياء بطشوا بمن سرق الرغيف من الجياع أو ليتهم وبنفس نهمتهم على سفك الدماء استرجعوا جبرا من الوطن المضاع لكنهم ولبؤسهم هم نفسهم لكنهم ولبؤسهم هم نفسهم من أورد الناس المهالك والمذلة بالخداع من أين جاء هؤلاء خذني حبيسا كن رئيسا جرع الناس الشقاء.
That was very nice.
That was very nice.
That was very wow. The music was really nice. I really liked the voice of the woman who was singing.
Yeah, that song was amazing.
Yeah. And such like I feel like mosaics like this are almost this like sort of universal way of like presenting art. There's
Mhm.
it's like I feel like a lot of people can use it, but it also just makes it really powerful. The fact that every single image in there is its own story.
Yeah,
From
like
its own like person. A lot of these really strong women.
yeah, like you see the bigger image, but then you have to like zoom in and like there are different people making this one image and you have to like look closer to see their faces.
Yeah, and also the way the video like shows you. I think the video was presented very well. I like how
Yeah.
they showed the full image coming together and then they kind of zoom in and show you more, and it's really powerful.
Yeah. Like showing you the final product and then showing you what like all the individuals that is made out of.
Yeah,
Very beautiful video. I'm glad we got to see it.
me too. All right.
Go to the next
Let's-
slide.
Yes. So now we'll be talking a little bit about what exactly is happening in Sudan, just so we can raise some awareness. And I know a lot of people, like, especially compared to the situation in Palestine, the situation in Sudan is something that is not really talked about in the mainstream media. So this is very important for us to kind of discuss. Yeah.
Yes. And I will start, as it is my highlighted part first. It's believed to be a civil war due to the RSF and the SAF fighting, and our lovely organizers have given you guys a little acronym and what the actual acronym means on here. Are fighting, but both are funded by outside sources, making it a proxy war and not a civil war. The UAE, thank you, organizers. Chat says thank you. The UAE, Israel, and many Western powers fund both sides. And then, hold on. And all the powers, they're funding the war because they have something to gain from the continuous murder of the Sudanese people, which is, I don't think I have to explain how messed up that is and how it shouldn't be happening, because obviously human lives are worth more than any money you can make from whatever. Most notably, the UAE receives gold mined in Sudan by civilians forced by the RSF, who then sell it to the UAE. So the civilians are being used to mine gold, and then it's sold back for profit, even though they are not treated fairly. And hundreds of thousands have been reported dead due to bombings, killings, famine, and suicide. Most suicides are women trying to escape sexual assault from a RSF officer.
Yeah, so it's all really unfortunate. So the Sudanese armed forces often use civilians to gain footing within the war by, denying them of basic needs and stopping aid from crossing checkpoints and refusing access to cross checkpoints. So, any kind of aid from outside sources, it's really hard for that to get into the nation. And this leaves all the people as well trapped in the Rapid Support Forces, the RSF territory, and this puts them in extreme danger, which results in a lot of people dying and, a lot of people being displaced, thousands at a time, repeatedly. And, a lot of these people, unfortunately, have to try to find safety by traveling across deserts, attempting to cross borders, and often illegally, due to all of these things that prevent them to cross borders legally, things like the price of visas and passports. And a lot of people have lost documents, a lot of their important documents, so legal things, passports even, during this war, which makes it impossible to leave. And if they're caught trying to cross illegally, they can be imprisoned, which means being confined in one small room with many strangers, with no place to sleep, eat, or go to the bathroom at all. And, even if someone is able to save money for a visa, for a passport, and for travel, they can still be turned away. And then, as a result, their visas get crossed out, which then leaves them unusable. And that whole grueling process that they went to get a visa is left meaningless. So once these Sudanese people are able to cross the border, if they're lucky enough to, they're often still left struggling, and they're having to crowdsource to afford rent and food and to continue with their education. And so, overall, they have to face so much struggle both within Sudan and out of Sudan. And they're being forced out of their homes, their country, and they're having to watch as their cities are erased and taken over by these terrorist powers, which is just horrible. And this is such a devastating situation, so of course we really want to be able to raise awareness about it and hopefully raise some funds for some of these people in need who we can help.
Very well said. Speaking of funds, again, pointing at the pinned chat message on Twitch and in the description on YouTube, you can go through the campaign doc and find Sudanese people who have campaigns to crowdsource for, like Ox said, rent, food, education, medical care, anything they could possibly need right now to help out in their situation.
Yes, and even if I know a lot of people are either like, if you're a minor, you're still in school, you yourself might not have that much money to spare. Of course, it would be great if you could just help raise awareness or even join the fundraiser server for future projects that, we'll be hosting.
Donating is great, but spreading awareness is still helping out.
Yep.
Yippee.
Yippee! All right, let's move on to the next category of fan art, which is the life series. We know and love.
You were watching the live series before
I
the
was
stream
watching the live
happened.
series. I was in distress, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but people who have watched will understand. I was like screaming at my screen while watching the videos. In both a good way and a bad way. Anyways, let's look at some of the art.
Ooh, double life, pearlescent moon. Pearl lying in powdered snow, she is in a grassy field at night with her sword stabbed in the ground behind her, bloodied. The colors form the Palestinian flag. Piece by Chaotic Collector. This is really pretty. I like it.
Oh, I love this. Yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh. I was actually like kind of just like browsing through the slideshow really quickly before the stream started just to get a sense of it, and I didn't even realize that it like kind of it even like the silhouette, like the shapes of where the colors are, it does reflect the Palestinian flag. That's so cool. That's so beautiful. Wow.
That's really good composition. Like that's really smart.
That's really good composition. It's so smart. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I love like the pose Pearl is in too. Double life was really cool.
Double life was really cool. And yeah, I mean, the powdered snow is such a good use of the white. Like,
yeah,
we watched Double Life, you would know that like use that as like that was like a part of the series, in fact. So incorporating that into the art, I love it.
And using like the night sky as the black of the flag. Love the grass texture. Yeah, it's really nice. Very, very textured. Love texture in art.
I want to touch the grass.
You gotta touch grass.
I gotta touch grass, man. Oh,
Yeah.
it's just so cool.
It kind of gives me watercolor vibes.
Oh yeah, especially the sky.
Yeah. Very nice. Watercolor is difficult to get right, but I think this piece really uses it well.
Yeah, I really like the kind of gradient, but it's still like, because the watercolor kind of effect gives it a little bit of texture.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Wow, so many really skilled artists.
Yeah.
There's so much cool art here.
Very inspiring.
Yeah. Very, very inspiring. Amazing. Thank you so much, Chaotic Collector, for submitting that. Let's go on to the next one. So this one is a piece of wildlife art. Pearlescent moon, Gemini Tay, and smallish beans. Tiny pearly pop in a composter. Locals are concerned.
Aww.
And this is a piece by, I hope I'm saying this right, Arisvia? Or Arisvia?
That looks right to me.
Please correct me if I get it wrong and if you're watching. I love the perspective on this.
Yeah, that's like upwards perspective is really hard to do, and this like nails it. I also love like the texture of the composter.
Oh yeah.
Like it looks like wood.
It does
Also,
look like wood.
tiny little pearl. So cute.
Tiny pearl. I actually love like just the pearl design. I love her hair for some reason. It's so cute. Yeah, no, it's really like the like use of that kind of blur, like that gives perspective for like the stuff that's like the composter and Gem and Joel. It really adds to it and really feels like they're towering over her.
Yeah. And like the rim lighting from the back with the sun.
Yeah.
So nice. Again with the lighting.
The lighting! Guys! leave some lighting for the rest of us. Jeez. It's so cool.
Yeah, I like this piece a lot. The colors are really nice. Like, it gives like a natural vibe.
There's a lot of warm tones, especially with like the composter and like Gem and Pearl. Like they have a lot of warm tones in their designs, and then really like nice contrast with the sky behind that as well.
Yeah. Again, with
Super
composition,
cool.
like it draws your eye into Pearl, and then you look up. Like she would be looking
And
up.
then you look up. It's so cool. Wow.
I like it a lot.
It's very, very nice. Awesome.
Thank you so much
for submitting that one.
We're gonna say it at the same time every time.
How do we keep doing this? Oh my gosh. All right, let's look at the next piece.
Ooh, we got another wildlife piece. We got Grian and Mumbo Jumbo. Due to Mumbo losing his final life in front of Grian, I drew the aftermath of it. A piece by... Oh, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong. Amriru? Ambriru. That's probably it. Ambriru. I like that username. This is really cool.
Yeah, I've never been able to do like any kind of like remotely close to gore at all. This is cool though.
Yeah. The wings, and you can see the eye there, the watcher eye.
Yeah, like the wings really like encircle that part of the drawing and like lead you into the center. Oh wow.
I love the orange light reflecting on like the ground.
Oh, it's so cool. So angsty too.
I know.
Oh, the angst.
I love people taking like Minecraft moments and making them.
Yeah, like literally when you die in Minecraft you just poof into nothing and then people are like, here's a masterpiece that I made.
It's my Renaissance painting.
Here's a Renaissance painting. Took me an hour. This was my reference and there's just a bunch of pixels.
It's just, people are so creative. Like, you take a screenshot of this happening and then you put it next to this art piece and it's like, oh you're so creative. I love the wings though. I love those purple colors.
Oh wow. Yeah. It really like contrasts with the background too.
Yeah. I like how you can't really see Grian's facial expression, so it's like, is he angry? Is he sad?
We'll never know. And then in game, it's like, it's so cool, man. All of like these really creative like headcanons and just the way people visualize things happening.
Yeah, everyone's got their own spin on how things go down.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much for submitting this one. We didn't say it at the same time!
I was waiting for you! I didn't want to talk over you again. Yeah, thank you so much! Very pretty.
It's very cool. Alright. The next one. Wildlife. Again, there's a lot of wildlife art, which is really cool. I mean,
recency bias.
Exactly. Gemini Day, Skizzleman, and Smallish Beans. Gem being comforted by a ghostly skiz. This piece is also by Arisvea, or Arisvea.
I like this one a lot.
Yes.
How Skiz, that's a cool rendering style, yeah. How Skiz is like painted, like you can tell it's him, but like his face is all blurred because he's a ghost. He's but a memory. It's very cool.
It's so, yeah, and like the lighting. Oh, it's always the lighting. Gem is really like the center of this, the focus, and it's like kind of tunnel vision-ish in a way.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, when you're feeling sad, when you're feeling upset like that, it always feels like there's, you like kind of block out the rest of the world in a way, you know?
Yeah.
And that really captures that feeling.
Yeah. How did they like make it look like Skiz but also blurry? How did they do that?
What is your sorcery? Teach us your ways.
I like Smallish Beans is also there, and there's like a background, but it doesn't like take away from the focus, which is gem.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, I like how it isn't like the dark outside isn't like pure black. It's like tinted red.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's yeah, like the red tint is very cool. Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's just like squinting. Is that a crafting table in the back?
Yeah. It looks like an oil
it's so
painting. I think
It
it's an
does look
oil
like
painting
oil.
brush they used.
It does look like it's so like I don't know how to say it. It's
Smooth. Very smooth
It's-
art.
smooth. Yeah. If I could eat this art,
It would be smooth.
it would be how does eating something that's smooth feel? My favorite taste, smooth.
I don't know. We can find out. The red background
Appreciate
is a
the
good
hands. The
contrast
hands-
with the most.
The hands are cool.
Yeah. Yeah, my Pisco, one of my mods, just said the red background is a good contrast with the more blue colors of the clothes. Yeah, it makes
Yeah, she
Gem
has,
pop out even more.
Mm-hmm. Yes, one of my chat said appreciate the hands. I do appreciate the hands.
I do.
The hands look like hands,
Yeah.
which is impressive. Even I still struggle with that all the time.
Yeah. My characters just have block hands because I really
Oh,
only draw my persona.
The Minecraft just rectangle.
Who needs
amazing.
fingers? Thank you for this piece. Thank you for your submission. It's very pretty. I'm glad we got to
Thank
see
you.
it.
All right,
Moving on.
next one.
Another wildlife. Scott's Major. Inspired by Scott's increasingly creaking-like skins, it's Scott with the yellow creaking eyes and some creaking bark showing through his skin. This piece is by Joda Sock. I like this one. I'm gonna say that about everyone because it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, the way the hair is done, it's so pretty. Like with the different blue strands, it looks
I love it.
soft.
It does look very soft.
Also, I love the creaking. I think the creaking is so cool.
The creaking is very cool. Scott has had some like really cool elements of his Minecraft skin, and I think this translates it very, very well.
Mm-hmm. Also, blue and
But-
orange just go together well. So
Yes. Blue and orange, complementary colors, color
yeah,
theory.
color theory.
Yeah. I really like it. It's the glowing of the eye, like the orange tones.
Yeah.
That kind of reflect a little bit on everything else as well. Like the hair,
Yeah.
it'll reflect on that
Yeah.
in his nose. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, his eye like looks like an eye. It almost looks like the sun.
Yeah. It kind of looks like, you know, when you like have watercolor paints and you just put a dot down on your page and it spreads.
Yeah,
It kind of looks
when
like
it
that.
blooms.
Yeah, the bloom. I guess that works because the creaking is a tree, so it would bloom.
That's true. It is very, very cool. I also like the bark texture.
Yeah, it's a good texture.
It's like scratchy in a way, but it's still
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm. The hair, I just can't get over it. It looks so cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the person that drew this is watching my stream right now, so thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
really cool. It's
I love
it's really nice.
You have a
Wow.
good eye for colors.
Very good eye.
Not pun not intended.
Pun intended.
Thank you so much for your submission. I'm glad you got to share your art.
I'm very glad you got to share it. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Let's see. Next one. I forgot who's saying. I think this is mine.
Yeah,
Ah!
your turn.
Okay, good. Life series. Pearl and Moon and Good Times with Scar. Pearl and Scar get haircuts. Peace for tough times. Peace by Ars Villa again. It's so cool.
I love
Oh my
this.
I love fluff. I'm a sucker for fluff and like AUs where everyone is fine
Yeah.
and having fun.
Like domestic AUs.
Exactly. This is
Yeah.
peak. I love it.
Oh, I just got a nice comment in chat. May I read it?
Yes.
They said, tired and anxious, said, well, I'm not too involved in Minecraft YouTubers and the fandom. I think you guys are doing a very awesome thing. More people should use their platform like you guys are. And then heart hands. Thank you so much.
Oh,
That's very
thank
sweet.
you so much. We definitely have we have to give a lot of credit to the actual creators of the whole event.
We're just the host.
We're just the hosts.
The real heroes are the organizers behind this.
They're awesome. They're doing great. You're in
Yeah.
VC with us right now. You're doing amazing.
Thank you.
You don't have to say anything, but you're doing great.
Yeah.
Oh
Get back to the piece. Thank you so much, tired and anxious. Yeah, I love like the interactions with the environment. It looks like they belong there.
It really does. They're having such like a chill night. Like they have
Yeah.
the eye masks under their eyes.
Yeah.
They're in PJs. It's so like cozy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I would describe this piece overall, like cozy.
Yes. And I love the way you draw faces too.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
How Pearl's pants are rendered, they look like old pajama pants that are like super comfy and you can't let them go because they're just too comfy even though they're old. The vibe I'm getting.
Exactly. Oh yeah. I also love the hair. I mean, like both of their hair just feels so like real.
Yeah.
I love it just looks so cool.
Yeah.
The way the hair moves almost like especially like Scar's hair because Pearl is holding it. That just looks very, very cool.
Like the interactions between them look like they're affecting each other.
Exactly. In chat, the person who submitted the first art actually all set to go said they're talking about their exes.
Gossip night, also relaxing.
Gossip night, yeah. It's just a very nice, like, chill environment.
Yeah.
It's a very, very cool background. The plant looks like a plant, and that's hard to achieve.
Yeah. I like it. I like the perspective, like Scar sitting on the counter. Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, the colors are also really nice.
Yeah. It's just overall, this is a vibe.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a vibe. I love it.
I like it a lot. Thank you so much for submitting your piece.
Thank you, Arisvea.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Let's move on.
We got Life Series. We got Gemini Tay.
Oh, I think I need to reload my page because I don't have it. I need to reload my page.
Okay, I'll wait. Tell me when you're ready.
I need it to update with more art. There you go.
Okay, there we go. We got
I'm
Life
ready.
Series. Gemini Tay. Gem from the Life Series dressed in support for Palestine and Sudan. Peace by Cheetah Roll on Tumblr. This is adorable. This is so cute.
It's so cute. It's so good. I saw this one. I think this was also posted for the countdown.
Yes, the countdown. I saw this on Twitter, and I thought it was cute then. I think it's cute now.
I love it. I love this. I love the style so much.
Yeah, it just like looks so clean and nice, and like the line art. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
so beautiful.
You can tell. Like I used to use a line art brush like this. It's one of those that's like flat on one side and thicker on the other side, like a highlighter.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. Even though it's like just flat colors, it has so much like personality to it.
Yeah. Like you kind of don't even notice that it's flat colors because the line art inside is colored different, so it like tricks your brain into thinking there's more depth.
Yeah.
Which is a good trick.
I have no idea how to draw braids.
I know.
That's so good. It's
like trying to absorb the information of how this braid is drawn.
She's just adorable.
Mm-hmm. I love her antlers. They remind me of moose antlers.
Yeah. Oh, and I love the little like design elements that add like, you know, the support for Palestine Sudan and also the lives on the pants.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, this one is super cute, and I love like
Super cute.
all the flags and outright support on it.
Yeah. Silly little expression.
Ah, hi, they're in my chat. Thank you so much. This is so pretty.
It's really cool. It's so adorable.
Aw, yeah, and the hearts in the background.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot.
Yeah, she's very adorably drawn.
I like her smile and her hands behind her back. She looks mischievous.
She looks like she's gonna get up to something.
She is up to something.
She is up to something. She already is up to something.
She's in the action of being up to something. Thank you
Her
so much.
fingers are probably crossed.
There's no way they aren't. I like her little bandana too. Cute.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for submitting your art, Cheetah Roll.
Thank you. It's very cool art.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Moving on, we have some Palestinian art to show. So this is gonna be very, very cool. I'll read this one. This is a poem called If I Must Die by, I hope I can say this right, Rifat Al-Arir. And so, If I Must Die, this poem united the global community to stand united with the cause of a liberated Palestine, and it's actually a symbol for Palestinian resistance and holds a message of perseverance and hope. So, when I first read the poem, I was moved by it, and it is very, very moving. So, I will do my best to do it justice by reading it aloud, but everyone feel free to read it on your own, because I feel like that makes it impactful, but I'm gonna try to read it aloud and do it justice. All right. If I must die, you must live, to tell my story, to sell my things, to buy a piece of cloth and some strings, make it white with a long tail, so that a child somewhere in Gaza, while looking heaven in the eye, awaiting his dad who left in a blaze and bid no one farewell, not even to his flesh, not even to himself, sees the kite, my kite you made, flying up above, and thinks for a moment an angel is there, bringing back love. If I must die, let it bring hope, let it be a tale.
That was beautiful.
It's a really good poem. I remember reading this. I can't remember when exactly, but I remember that I've seen it before. And yeah, it's so true that it was something that really inspired a lot of people to start looking into this conflict in Palestine, this genocide, much more. And it is just such a moving poem. And I think poetry is one of those, I know there's a lot of people who kind of call poetry cringe sometimes, because there are some poets that a lot of people will see and be like, oh, this is one line, why is it important? But there is so much poetry out there that is so beautiful, and I think it being in the structure that it is, being so short and so compact, is almost what makes it so much more beautiful, because you're able to say so much and have so much emotion in such a short piece of work.
Yeah, it's so amazing that this short poem can just it really puts you in the shoes of the person who wrote it, and it's just a testament that art is important and it can unite people and give people hope and the will to keep going. People are out there and they understand what you're going through and they create still. It's a very human thing to create in situations of stress or despair. It gives people hope, and just this poem is very nice. I almost teared up while you were reading it.
Oh, yeah. Poetry is just very, very cool, and it's I feel like you have to be a very specific kind of person to be able to write really impactful poems,
Yeah.
and this is just wonderful, you know.
Oh,
It's-
someone in my chat said one of the few poems that made me understand why people like poetry.
yeah, it is so like, there's a lot of poetry that is
Yeah.
hard to understand, but I feel like honestly, if you look hard enough, I feel like there are poems that you will relate to and you
Yeah.
will really be impacted by. Like,
Yeah.
I think there's a few that I've read and been like, wow, this is very, very cool, but of course it's up to a matter of personal taste. But
Yeah.
this one is one of the ones that I've seen be almost universal.
Yeah. It's incredibly impactful.
It really is. Yes. So let's move on to the next piece of Palestinian art, maybe. And you
Yeah.
can read about this.
Sorry, I have to cough. Okay. Palestinian henna party. Forgive me if I mess up on these names. Amal Abu Hussein and Ruba Al Bihari? Berry? Apologies. I chose this piece because I enjoyed the colors chosen for the tapestry and learning about how women celebrated weddings before the actual wedding day. Tapestry is always incredibly cool. I
Yeah.
love textile art because it just takes so much patience and practice and time, and this is just beautiful. Like
It
all
really is.
the colors and the patterns, like if I
Yes.
saw this in real life, I'd be like stunned.
Exactly. Like, even like within the tapestry, each woman's dress has its own pattern and own
Yeah.
design.
It's like a
so
tapestry and a
impressive.
tapestry. And like
It really is beautiful.
I have like real life experience. Like my grandma, she used to weave blankets, so I know some of the work that
Oh,
goes
wow.
into like making stuff like this, and it is incredibly time consuming and very like labor intensive. Like it's like you just pour your love into this piece you're making, and you have like a physical piece, and yeah, I can just like feel the love that went into this. It's so pretty.
Yeah, truly. And it's also like this almost historical preservation of their culture and their
Yeah.
practices. And
Mhm.
I personally did not, and still definitely don't know that much about Palestinian practices and culture, but this
Mhm.
is something that's so inspiring, and I do know what henna is
Yes.
from other cultures, which is
Mhm.
they use it to like kind of decorate the skin in this very natural this like I can't remember what specifically it's made of, but it's like it originated from like very natural stuff, you know.
Mhm.
And it's very cool, like they're depicting these practices on
It's
such an intricate tapestry.
yeah. Henna is very, very beautiful. It's a very beautiful practice. Like so much detail. Like again, like I guess it really translates to this tapestry. Like it's just like so much detail.
Yeah, and
I
it's
like
just the tapestry is just so colorful and
yeah.
so bright and like awe-inspiring. It's very, very cool.
Mhm. It really does feel like a celebration.
Yes, I wonder how big it is in real life.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I want to see it.
It's got to be pretty big, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah, wow.
Chat, you have homework. You have to look up how big this tapestry is. Okay. Guess we can go on to the
Awesome.
next slide.
Yes. So now we'll be talking a little bit about what's happening in Palestine. And I know a lot of people know to some extent about what exactly is happening in the genocide in Palestine, but it's always really good to raise more awareness about it just in case. And, you know, we have to keep talking about this stuff because, you know, I feel like we've got a thing from one of the organizers how big the tapestry is.
Oh, how big is it?
It's 59 by 112 centimeters, which is, how do I translate that to feet? I don't know how to. I know how big that is because I use centimeters, but how is that in feet?
I will Google it. 59 by 120?
112.
12.
It's pretty big.
Oh yeah, 112 centimeters is almost 4 foot, and then
Wow.
49 is almost 2 feet. So yeah,
It's
as we
pretty big.
suspected, pretty big.
As we said. But yeah, so, you know, about what's happening in Palestine, it's always good to keep talking about this stuff, you
Yeah.
know, just so we keep remembering, and you know, it's always something we have to keep in mind. Like, a lot of, I feel like, especially online and on mainstream media, the talk about the situation has definitely decreased since maybe for like the last few months. There's definitely
Mhm.
not nearly as much conversation surrounding it, and I think it's always important to just keep bringing these things up.
Yeah, just like a reminder that it's not a trend and it's not going away. These are people's lives that are in danger, and they
Exactly.
do not deserve to be in the situation that they are in.
Exactly. So,
And I'll start us with some recap.
yes.
So, Israel occupied Palestine in 1948, and as many of you probably know, on October 7th, 2023, it escalated greatly. Lots of many homes were destroyed. Clean water sources were made inaccessible or very hard to acquire due to pollution from bombing, human waste, like, because they don't have homes right now. So human waste going into water, or just debris from homes going into water. Lack of proper food, no hygiene products for women or babies. And they've lost so much, like their homes, careers, family members, and friends. And they have to ask for help online because no one in a position of power is doing enough to help.
Exactly, and that's just so unfortunate. Even when there are people in positions of power trying to help, like sending aid, like through legal means. I know I've seen like a lot of these trucks and vehicles sending just food or medical aid. They've gotten stopped. They've gotten turned around at the borders. They have gotten themselves attacked, which is
Mhm.
just really bad.
Yeah.
And there's constant bombings. There's always planes flying overhead and drones looming, and it's really just an incredibly rough situation to be stuck in. There's no
Mhm.
way to escape for a lot of these people without raising a massive amount of money, especially if they're a whole family and if their homes and all their belongings have been destroyed. So it's really important for us to help them, and they really need this help to be able to raise any kind of money and awareness at all. And a lot of these people have, unfortunately, they're being kidnapped, tortured, jailed, and murdered, and the IDF has really stopped at nothing to destroy this beautiful country and its people and its culture.
Yeah, it's an incredibly awful situation, and I do hope that people come to their senses and realize that human lives are more important than the possession of more land.
Exactly.
Or whatever they are going after, because it's inhumane what they are doing to these people in Sudan and Palestine. Preventing aid and food and clean water from getting in it's starving them out. It's killing them either directly or indirectly. Directly, like bombing or being shot or tortured, and then indirectly stopping essential things for living getting in, like medical aid for wounds that were caused by them, or food because they've destroyed all their crops and they can't settle down in one place long enough to grow more because they are constantly being displaced due to the bombing.
Exactly. And I know for a lot of us in the rest of the world who are in positions of privilege, it's very hard for us to be constantly reminded of the fact that these are people and their lives are being lost, because we are in a way really desensitized to a lot of this violence just because it's almost constant. And a lot of people, they kind of look at it and all they see are the numbers and they don't see people, which is why we found it so important for us to share that this art that these cultures have created as well. Like
Mhm.
these are beautiful cultures with amazing people as part of them, and it might be hard for us to think about it, but we have to remember it's even harder for the people who are actually suffering.
Yeah, because every one of those numbers is someone's mother, father, brother, sister, child. Like they like you said, they're not just a number, they were a person who was killed.
Yeah. So it's a very unfortunate situation, and
Mhm.
it's such an important thing to, I mean, I feel very grateful to have this opportunity to bring more awareness to it today.
Yes. It's difficult conversations, but they have to be had because it's events happening in the world, and it's not just going to stop if you look away or stop talking about it. People are still going to suffer, whether you watch it or not.
Exactly.
And again, fundraisers. I'm gonna keep pointing them out. Linked in Twitch chats up at the top, and in YouTube description at the top, and then we have a highlighted one. That's the first one in my description, but it's also on the Google Doc. It's highlighted. So if you can't give any money, if you're not in the position to, you can always share the fundraisers around. And and we would be thankful for that.
We would be very grateful for that. Awesome. So let's move on to the next category of MCYT fan art that we have, which is Hermitcraft. Yeah.
Yippee!
So who should start? I don't know.
Your turn to start.
Awesome. So this is some fan art of Good Times with Scar. So Scar is shown looking away from the camera with glowing blue wings, referencing a Vex, and this is a piece by Ars Vea. I love the Vex headcanons. I love it so much.
I love Vex Scar. It's so cool. Also, again, with the lighting, the glowy, so pretty.
Yeah, and you can even see it in the background too, like really subtly, even though it's all dark tones.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the almost like scratchy sort of shading that is present in the back there.
I love the reflection, like the subtle blue tint to some of the skin on his back for like that glow.
Yes.
And
really, on his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love how there's so many different little scars with all the different little details.
Yeah.
His wings are so pretty. I love the way they're rendered. Just
they're so glowy and pretty. Yeah.
So glowy. And it's also like a very unique, like with Vex in Minecraft at least. No one really knows what the heck they are. So I love seeing all these different interpretations of how these Vex features and wings would look.
Yeah.
I think I've seen like a few that look almost like dragony, like reptilian. These are very unique. I haven't really seen much. Like they're like feathery in a way, but like in a very different way, like fluffy almost. They're very different from like bird wings.
Very otherworldly, which I think a Vex kind of encapsulates, as they can phase through walls.
they're such like weird little creatures, weird little guys.
Yeah. I love the purple background and the blue wings and like the warmer tone of his skin. It really makes him pop out.
It really does.
Also his arm like fading into the darkness. I like that a lot.
Yeah. It's very, very cool. It's always the lighting. It's always the lighting. It's so cool.
The shading on the hair is really nice. It is. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is always the lighting. Also nice anatomy.
Yeah, and that the back, like you can tell like the bones.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember what it's called, but it's so hard to draw
The
people
shoulder
from
blades?
Yeah, the shoulder blades. That's what it's called. I know anatomy, definitely. It's just really like this is such a a unique angle.
Yeah.
Drawing from the back as well. It's so cool.
Yeah. Like back but slightly turned. I wouldn't even know how to look up reference photos for that.
Look up man with back but slightly turned towards the left.
Google, please. Yeah, I
Oh.
like this. I like this one a lot.
Very
I like
cool.
how you
piece.
can't see his eye. What is he thinking? We'll never know. Probably
never
something
know.
mysterious.
Yeah. It's fan art makes Scar look so cool, and then in Minecraft he's just
I love these wings though.
they are very nice wings. Wow. Thank you so much for this piece.
Thank you so much for submitting.
Awesome. Let's go on to the next piece.
We got Hermitcraft and we got Skizzleman. Skiz looks down on his peaceful little base nested behind the horrors.
Nested the horrors.
Piece by... Oh, I haven't said this name yet. How do you pronounce it?
I just said Aris Vea, but I don't know if it's
Aris
right.
Vea. Aris Vea. Sorry if it's incorrect if we're pronouncing it wrong. This,
The horrors.
Oh my goodness. Like, the shaping and the texturing and, like, the swirly bit in the sky.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like, the
Oh,
more you
God.
look at it, the more detailed it gets.
Exactly. Like the dark clouds are all so like
Yeah.
they're it's so, the sky it's so cool.
Can't even form words.
That background, man, it's so like
Whoa.
wow, it's just really like intricate. The more you look at the clouds, the more like fluffy and flowy they look.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of like when you see ink dropped in water, like it just like swirls.
It really does look
Mhm.
so swirly and so awesome.
I
And-
love the rim lighting too on like the lake
Yes.
and then the grass here in the houses.
Yes, I love how his halo almost functions like the sun and gives off those like yellow rays of light.
Yeah, like he
Oh.
is the light source.
He is the sun, he is the light, and that's very Skiz. He is just a ray of sunshine.
Aw.
He is. It's such like just a cool composition.
Yeah, the texture in this painting goes hard. The sound.
It's so awesome. His base is a pyramid.
I love the sky so much. Like, I just
Yeah.
keep looking at it. It's so swirly.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Also, like, the shading on Skiz is awesome.
Yeah, the little like there's like some little parts of that rim lighting, the blue.
Yeah. Like here. You can't really
Yes.
see what I'm pointing, but I like the leg.
It's on the leg.
Yeah. I like the little houses. Like, the orange looks like the lights are on and people are chilling inside.
Yeah. It really does like the nestle behind the horrors line is so funny. It really is that energy though, because it's like he's sheltering the base almost, and he's providing this sort of like very much this the gap in the dark clouds.
Yeah, the welcoming light.
The welcoming. Yeah. Wow. The more you look at the clouds, it just really like
Yeah.
on the edges of like the canvas, there's like purpley almost.
Yeah, like up here. Oh, it's so pretty. How did you do this effect?
You were the thing I've noticed about this person's their work so far is it's very painterly.
Yeah.
And I really like that.
I like it too. Like this path here, or I think it's either a path or water. But
Yeah.
tell us your secrets. I love like how it looks down here, like in the dark bit. Like it's not just one dark blob. There's like little like kind of lighter, so it gives it texture.
It's just so wow.
Thank you
It's
so
just-
much.
Thank you. The way you just handle like digital art like paint. It's
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you.
This tablet is my canvas.
Awesome. Let's move on
Ooh.
to this one. Hermitcraft Season 10, Gemini Tay. On-looking gem's base is the sea creature that lurks below, attacks the local house. And this is a piece by Void Cat. Wow.
This is, whoa.
It's such like a it feels like one of like the biggest leaps from like the previous style to this one, but they're both just so amazing. I love the hatching on everything. It gives it such like a cool texture and makes it seem like, I feel like with the theme, like it makes it seem almost violent, you know?
Yeah. The hatching on the rocks especially, like it really gives it like the 3D look.
Yes.
Especially this rock in the middle and like the shading. Also, of course, the monster, the sea creature. I love the hatching.
Yes. Oh, and the way the water in the sky is drawn is so
Yeah.
unique. Wow.
It really gives like a sense of movement, like the rushing water and then
Yes.
attacking, and then like maybe there's a storm going on or
The
a
hole in the
strong
roof.
wind. Yeah.
The hole in the roof looks like a hole in the roof. Like I feel like you can see like some of the panels like falling down into it.
That's really cool.
Wow.
Very like amazing use of lines for like action and depth.
Yes. For sure. It's like such like a different, they're both like from like the last style to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last one is so much like, it's very smooth in like that painterly sort of aspect, but this one is like it's, I don't know how to say it. It's like not like the opposite, but it's very like harsh, but like in a good way. Does that make sense?
They both accomplish what they're going for, like with mood, with the art style. This is very full of lines that look like they have energy behind them for like the high risk attack scene with like the monster in the house, and then Skiz is calm and protecting his house, and it's very like soft, and it just it like the art styles fit the pieces.
Very much so. Wow.
Also, the skull is very cool.
The skull is super cool.
I think it's
There's
crying
like water
too. Yeah, I think it's
like
crying.
Wow. These like little details. There's just like a little crack in like one of the windows, and like
Yeah.
these
are the horrors Skiz is protecting them from.
The horrors.
He's the only thing standing between the Hermitcraft server and the eldritch monster.
The eldritch creatures that lurk in the waters. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's really very cool.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. Was this one traditional and then painted with marker or colored with marker?
I feel like I think I saw the sketch for this one posted by
No,
the
fully
person who made
digital?
it.
Oh my goodness. It looks like, obviously as a compliment, it looks traditional, which I find is really hard to do with digital. Like it looks like this was sketched in pen and then went over with a piece fully digital and then gone over with marker.
Yeah, wow.
That's nuts. I was gonna ask you how you got such a good picture of it. It was traditional, but wow.
It's very impressive. I love how much like scenery based art we're getting.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
I
personally
work on my
struggle with
backgrounds.
that.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at backgrounds. This is so cool. I am really bad at give me like a 3/4 facing like
Can draw one
facing 3/4
pose.
to the left. That's what I can do.
We gotta expand. We gotta take this inspiration.
Yes. Wow.
Thank you so much, Void Cat,
Thank you.
for this amazing piece. We said the same thing.
We said the same thing.
Oh my god.
So in sync today. This is amazing.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
the
next
hatching
piece.
one.
Ooh.
Ooh. Is it my turn?
I think it's your turn.
It is my turn. Hermitcraft. We got Rendog, Exuma, False Symmetry, and Ethos Lab. I think that's how you pronounce Exuma's name. I'm
We'll
pretty
never know.
sure. We'll never know. A slasher-inspired poster of Exuma looming over his mountain base with False, Ren, and Etho at the bottom looking around. Piece by Artsy Book. This is so cool.
I love. Oh my gosh.
I would watch this movie.
I would watch this movie. Oh, they're so. Oh wow. I feel like there's so many different just like headcanons and ideas for like these different characters. Luke. I've never seen Izuma with like. He always has like that helmet on or like a mask on. This is like his face is the mask. That's so cool.
Because his skin is I think Doom.
Yeah.
This is
How
a
did
very
we get
cool.
from Doom to this design?
I know.
That just speaks for how much creativity there is.
It's so I love the void face and like the mask of his own face, the cool lemon tea.
Also, oh my god, I really like his hair. I don't just the hair, the texture of the hair.
Yeah. Also the skull.
Wow.
The skull is like super
The skull
sick.
is very nice. It's so well like it's so cool, like the proportions and everything. It's really cool.
Yeah. Also like the fading at the edges kind of looks like spooky fog.
Yes. Wow. And the three of them in the corner.
About to face the horrors. They don't have skills to protect them.
More of the horrors. Skiz, we need you. Skiz.
Yeah, this is so cool. Again, with like a full piece with like scenery and stuff.
Oh wow. Yeah, no. And the composition is very unique. Like
Yeah.
the poster, like inspired composition.
Yeah. Or like a book cover, like a
Yeah.
mystery series book cover. Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever this is, I would read or watch it.
Exactly. And I have no idea what the plot is, but it's very much like, you know, Izuma being so much larger and like looming over them and almost like godlike with that galaxy sort of pattern.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's sick. I love this design. Also, yeah,
That's
the
sick.
hair is really cool.
Yes, the hair is awesome. If this is like an AU, I want to know more.
Tell us.
Tell us now.
Thank you so much. This is
Thank
this
you
is really
so
cool.
much.
Thank you,
That's
Archie
awesome.
Book.
All right. And moving to the next one. This is our first fic that we have to read, and I'm going to be reading this one.
Okay, let me switch my tab so Chet can read along.
I think I have the right. I can just switch tabs. I think that works.
There you go, Chat. You should be able to see that now.
Here we go, chat. Wait, actually, I want to read the summary first. This is a Hermitcraft Season 9 fic about Pearlescent Moon and Gemini Tay, and it's called 56 Wooden Bowls, and the summary is Pearl struggles with packing up her life to move seasons. And I think this is also by Aris Vea, because it says in the name of the document. Yes. Oh wow, I might zoom in a little bit more so it's easier. There you go, that works. All right, time to do a dramatic reading of it out loud of a fic. I haven't done this before. All right, let's do this. Pearl has a problem. Well, several actually, but they're all related to the first. Moving day is inbound. Last season, moving day wasn't all too tedious. She was still getting into the groove of things, and the mementos she brought with her to the Hermitcraft server were few and far between, most being on Empires or Vikings. There was still an element of stress, but it wasn't as bad as it were for Grian, who resided only on Hermitcraft, or Mumbo, whose Redstone test worlds were far too unstable for personal mementos. This season, however, Pearl was a true hermit. It was amazingly fun doing huge terraforming projects, cleaning up her various chest monsters, and helping to establish a cohesive spawn area. Her mega build was always so fun to work on. This comes to problem 2. Pearl's base isn't done yet. Well, it kinda is. There's nothing really super out of place, and she's finished the human tunnel and built up on the lore she was especially proud of, but she still feels like the empty space outnumbers the full, and there's so much life she didn't get to add. She complains to Grian about it one day, and he looks at her with pride. I did that too my first season. You know, it's always hard to gauge how much time you'll have to build. Every season usually has someone who didn't finish. Strangely enough, this doesn't comfort her. But alas, she cannot stop the flow of time, so she gets to packing. But what gets to come? What is important enough to her to follow her to a new world where she will have to show a new character with a new form of expression? Yes, it's a rhetorical question. How is any of that measurable? She debates on her soup bowls for far too long. Some of them are pre-generated woodland mansion bowls. She could get those anywhere. But would they really hold the same meaning? Some are from villagers, some are pure player magic. Those ones don't hold much value, if it weren't for the marker doodles and burn marks decorating the sides. She's got some custom carved ones from their time in the caves, but the carvings are amateur and unintentional. The edges of those ones were rough and hard to hold, but over the course of the 2 years have become soft and uneven, fit to the shape of their hands. She deliberates a bit longer before shoving them to the side. The soup group picture has to come, obviously. Sun, moon, and eclipse's armor? Sure. Or is that too much space? Oh, this is quite difficult. She sets that one next to the bowls for now, a designated maybe pile. Her 1.20 research books would do better for immersion in Season 9. Those have got to stay. Even if it makes her die a little inside. Her custom tree blueprints, though. Those can follow her, surely. In time, 4 distinct piles are formed. 1, unsorted. 2, important enough to bring. 3, not important enough to bring. 4, I don't really know yet because I feel like this could be useful, but I don't really care that much, and honestly I forgot I had this, / I really care, but I can replace this so easily I don't think it's worth it. Pearl avoids pile 4 when she can. Unfortunately, soon enough, pile 1 is fully sorted, and now she has to start putting things in their designated places. Fortunately, this is the exact moment a certain Gemini Tay shows up. Hi, Pearl! The Canadian flops dramatically onto Pearl's bed and groans to the pillows. Oh, hey Gem, what are you doing? Gem's face hit the embroidered pillow Impulse gave her last winter. She very vividly remembers the face he made when she called him Grandma. She's gotta grab that too. Excuse the mess, I wasn't aware I would be having guests. She looks at Gem pointedly. Oh, you should see my room. How am I supposed to know what to bring? I talked to Etho about it and he just laughed at me. It was not very helpful, honestly. The nerve of that guy. Gem rolls and throws her hands to the ceiling in exasperation. Pearl grins. Green did the same to me, actually. I'm both glad and sorry you feel the same. My mob farm is still open to the elements, Pearl, and I can't exactly fix it, because it drops creepers on me every time I get close. At this point, Pearl turns back to her now 3 piles, and with a sigh gets to work on pile 4. A recipe from Scar. Nice to have, but she can always just get Scar to cook for her in exchange for some sorting, so really and truly unnecessary. Also, the last time she touched an oven went extraordinarily poorly, and her attempts usually ended up in the dumpster part of twinkly trash. So there's no way she should be allowed a recipe. With a sigh, she tosses it into the no pile. Gem seems affronted by her productivity, and has, in the meantime, started throwing sticky note aeroplanes at Pearl. Hey now, what's that for? Pearl asks, a teasing lilt to her voice. I'm bored, Gem responds. You're supposed to entertain me, Pearl, not do boring, active things. Is that Scar's cookie recipe? Gem lunges at it with a surprising urgency. Tell me this is the keep pile, Pearl. He never gives these out. Pearl shrugs sheepishly. Gem, I can't cook if my life depended on it. You know this. I can, Gem replies insistently. Do you even know how hard it is to figure out what goes in these? All I can get is there's gluten in some of them. That's it, Pearl. What other secrets of the trade are you throwing away? Pearl opens her mouth to respond, but Gem is already rifling through the no pile. Pearl definitely doesn't point out that the real secrets hide in pile 4. Pile 4 stays tucked in the shulker boxes in her inventory for a reason. Well, actually, maybe Gem could help her decide what stays and what goes. Yeah, an impartial set of eyes might do wonders for this dilemma. Oh no you don't. We are officially taking a break from packing, cleaning lady. Gem drags Pearl by the hand to the ladder, and waits expectantly. I'm gonna message Impulse, and then we are going to do a soup group tour of our bases. Got it? Pearl brightens. Can I make soup? I'll go get soup, she decides. 1 soup making break later, Gem and Pearl meet Impulse on the bridge. The tours go well. There's lots of memories embedded in every wall and stone she sees, and the others share the feeling that they'll miss this place. It was a long season, and it went pretty well. The world didn't even try to destroy itself this time. When they meet on the bridge at the end and clarify that they still want to base near or together the next season, a little bit of anxiety unravels in her chest. It makes her realize that, while she's losing the scenery, she won't lose the people she shared it with. Next season, there will still be Impulse and Gem and Corrales and Scar. Everyone. Packing suddenly feels a little bit easier, especially when Azuma reminds the hermits that they will all be in an enclosed ship for upwards of several weeks together as they travel to the next location. No one's going anywhere, and that soothes her a little bit. Before long, it's time to say goodbye to Hermitcraft Season 9, for good. Pearl isn't the first hermit aboard the Void ship, but she isn't the last either. She waves with the other hermits in the cockpit as the server that's been their home for 2 years fades into ones and zeros in the distance, and settles into the new, temporary normal. Because they are no longer on a server, everyone has to be much more careful. The Void ship isn't exactly easy to die in, but their player magic will no longer keep their saturation for them, or automatically hydrate them. As such, the hermits have to meet in the cafeteria once every 24 hours for a communal meal, usually Pearl's lunch, and 2 other times on their own to make sure they have proper nutrients. She didn't realize how much she missed showering until the second night, and she didn't realize how useful her player magic was until she had to use lotion afterwards. Her cabin is a normal size. It's not too big, not super small. Because player magic won't work in the void, chests and barrels only hold a realistic amount of items, so a lot of her keepsakes are strewn around the walls and on long shelves that were included with the cabin. She decided to keep the bowls, even the villager ones, but not the ones that she can't tell who drank from. They're messy and they take up a whole shelf in her cabin, but every time she looks at them, she feels more glad she kept them. It's only a matter of time before they reach an appropriate world and break off into smaller groups again, but for now, Pearl allows herself to be a part of this big, bright community, and she truly feels full.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was really good.
I love
love-
that one.
The title makes sense now. 56
Yeah.
wooden bowls.
I get it.
That's a lot of wooden bowls.
I too would keep 56 wooden bowls. I'm so sentimental. I get her. I get her.
That was such a fun read. Oh my god.
That was great writing. Very good fic.
Yeah. Yeah, in my chat, all set to go is saying, as a guy who traveled a lot, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also love just all the sort of like headcanons and stuff about how everything works, about
Yeah. Player magic.
changing seasons and stuff. Player magic.
Yeah.
I know like the Void ship thing was like semi-canon from season 8, I think.
Yeah, the spaceship.
The spaceship, that was a thing. I love it though.
Yeah, very, very cool. Very good fic.
And it's also something that's like, I mean, the whole like theme of it is just like, what do you keep when you move? It's about being sentimental and memories and nostalgia, and that's very
Yeah.
universal.
Yeah. And even though you're leaving a place that you spend a lot of time in, you're not leaving the people behind. They're coming with you. Very sweet.
It's a very, very sweet, nice, fluffy fic.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
so much. The dialogue too. I
Yeah,
was
ve-
reading it and I was like,
yeah.
I feel like I am Gemini Day. Like,
Yeah. Very
good
like
dialogue.
in character dialogue.
Yeah, I didn't want to do any accents. I can't do accents, but it's so good. Very well written. Very, very
Mhm.
nice.
Amazing. I guess we move on to our next category now.
Yes, we can move on
Miscellaneous.
to category 4, miscellaneous. So this is all the fan art and pieces from fandoms that don't necessarily have as many submissions as these other ones, but they're all very, very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's get started.
Am I reading this one?
I guess so. I just read a
Okay.
lot.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yogg's Cast. I personally did not watch Yogg's Cast, so forgive me if I mess up on any of these names. Nanosound, Zoe Proashek, Livid Coffee, Alex Travis Ryathan and William Strife. It was originally created for the Minecraft YouTuber throwback event on Tumblr. The characters are from these different series within the group: Blackrock Chronicles, Flux Buddies, and Solutions in Chaos / Blood and Chaos. All 3 series have a similar theme of a mentor / apprentice dynamic, with one person mainly doing magic and the other doing science. That sounds really cool.
I love, yeah, like also to go mention in my chat, the composition is very, very cool.
Such a vertical piece, like it looks like it's balancing on itself.
It really does. Am I able to zoom in at all? I don't know if I can. It's just so cool.
Enhance.
Enhance. Mods, get on this. Enhance.
I love like the mentor apprentice magic science thing.
It's very, very interesting. Wow.
I like
yeah.
very shaped too in the background.
Yeah, no, the characters especially also are like, wow, the poses, it's really dynamic.
Yeah, dynamic, yeah.
They're barely balancing, they're barely holding on. Wow. These are such cool looking characters. I want to know more about them.
The background shapes are so fun, yeah.
I love it.
I like it a lot. I never watched Yogscast, so I can't really talk about the characters, but they all look really cool, like you said.
They do. I only know their, like, parodies. The song parodies.
Yeah. I like it. It's very, very cool. We're all working together to not fall.
Oh, wow. This is just some very, very cool character designs, and they're very, like, very shaped.
Yeah, I don't know what this, like, purple... It looks like kind of like a snake with a bunch of eyes, but I love, like, the shape of it.
Yeah,
very, like,
wow.
angular, but also snake-like.
The colors do also, like...
Yeah.
There's, like, a lot of purple and green, I think.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of red. It's
lots of colors, but they all fit.
Exactly. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a very, very cool style as well.
Very good mix of sharp lines and curves. Yeah, I like it. Very balanced. As they almost tip over, but you know.
Balanced. So balanced. It's very nice. Wow.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Thank you so much for this piece. It doesn't say who made it, but thank you.
Thank you. Thank you whoever made this. It's very cool. Sorry I didn't know what Yogscast
cool.
is. Well, I know what Yogscast is. Sorry I don't know who these characters are, but this is really cool. I like the magic science stuff. Reminds me of Arcane.
It's very nice. Oh, yeah. The dynamics.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much. See the next one. It's Lifesteal SMP!
Squiddo!
It's Squiddo! Yeah! It's the real Squiddo standing in front of the Palestinian flag. These pieces by Chinaro. Oh, wow. Oh, also the artist for the previous one was Fictitious Dreamer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, but this one I also saw. It was one of the countdown ones. I love the colors so much.
Yeah. I really like this one.
I love Squiddo. Squiddo is such a character. This captures their vibe, their energy.
Giant smile.
The giant smile, the glasses that aren't eyes but they're glasses, but they're so wow.
All the colors like really fit together.
They really do, and it's like such a it seems so simple, but it's so like everything is well put together, like everything fits.
Yeah, well thought out.
Very well thought out. Very, very nice. The shadows too. I like the shadows.
Yeah. Makes it pop.
It really does. God, the colors, they're just so cohesive.
Yeah. How did you do this?
It's like a slight, I think, like warm gradient that I can tell like on one of the arms and the half the face. I think that really makes it special. Like, strangely, it's so subtle, but I feel like that really adds something to it.
Yeah, like ties it together.
Mm-hmm.
I love the hair too.
Oh yeah, the hair.
Like a little shiny. on the bangs.
The little shinies.
Little shinies.
I love the little shinies. Oh wow.
Also, the glasses are really cool. You can see like the gradient there too, because the highlight on the right one is
Yes.
brighter pink. It fits really well.
Wow. So many cool artists.
I know. Thank you so much, Cheetah Roll, for your Squiddo
Thank
art.
you so much. We love Squiddo.
We do.
All right. Let's see the next one. Oh
We
my
got-
god.
Ah! We got some DSMP fan art. We got Slimesicle and Hannah XX Rose. And they are drawn as worms on a string. Oh. Hannah's worm is pink and has matching string of roses trailing across with a pair of wings. Slime's worm is a mix of green, yellow, and light blue and has strings of slime oozing off it. And this piece is by Unhonest Igo on Tumblr. This is
Oh, it's so silly.
so silly. I love them so much.
They're worms on a string. Oh my
Worms.
god.
Oh my goodness. I love the like rose string. My chat is just spamming worms.
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 Oh,
They're so shaped.
they are so shaped. They look almost like dragons, like
Yeah.
the Chinese kind of dragons. They're worms.
Mhm.
I love the worms.
Yeah. They
They're
look
so
like
warm.
they're so worm. They look like sea bunnies kind of.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. They do look very sea creature, or at least
Yeah.
Slimesicles does. Sea
Yeah.
creature.
I think it's the blue
The
and the
goop.
green. It's the
And the-
goop.
It's the goop.
It's the goop for me.
It's oh, it's adorable.
I really like this.
And it's so like, who would have thought to draw them as worms on a string? Not me. But it's so awesome.
I like how they have like different poses too.
Slimesicle staring at the camera.
Yes, staring into my soul.
Oh my gosh.
I love Hannah's wings.
Yes,
Majestic worm on the string who can fly.
exactly. It's so friend shaped.
They're so cute.
Incredibly friend shaped.
I would
Thank you so much
befriend.
for this piece.
Yeah, thank you so much. You have opened my eyes to drawing YouTubers I like as worms on strings.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Alright.
Oh, we're at the last one, and I guess I'm doing two back to back because we're not gonna make you read two fics. Okay.
It's a wedding.
A wedding.
I know minimal amounts about QSMP. However, I do know about I've heard about the wedding.
Okay, well, we got QSMP, we got Selbit, Royer, Itwaz, Baggy, and others mentioned. It's called If We're Not Supposed to Dance While This Music. We got Spiderbit Wedding, Modern AU, and Itwaz leading Debik? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. By Blocky Tides on Tumblr. And let me get the tab open so you guys can see what I'm reading. Redacted's freaking out. One of my partner who's my mod, they really like QSMP. There we go. And let me get the tab up. Sorry, I have a billion Google Doc tabs open.
I'm so excited for this.
I hope I can do it justice. There we go. Okay. Apologize if I stumble on my words some. Okay, here we go. If We're Not Supposed to Dance While This Music by Tides. Oh, Dab K is a traditional Palestinian dance. Oh, thank you. I wasn't aware. I have prepared a gift for your wedding. Itwaz boomed out, triumphantly holding up a cane. Selbit was only mildly concerned that he would draw a hidden sword from its depths and start maiming his guests. We have a surprise for you. Go sit. We need to set up. Confused, Selbit let himself and Royer, his husband, That feels so sweet to say after all this time. His husband, get led by, oh my gosh, this egg's name. I can never pronounce his name. Richardson and Pepito to the chairs that suddenly appeared on the gazebo behind them. The children fussed over them, making sure they were properly settled. Selbit leaned over to whisper in Royer's ear. Guapito, do you know what they are planning? Royer laughed, shaking his head. They've been scheming for weeks. Jaden had rescheduled our brunch twice. I begged her and everything. There was an attempt. Thank you, redacted. Selbit let out a fond sigh. He knew that Royer didn't press too hard, trying to find out the surprise their friends had cooked up. He blinked in surprise, noticing that Pepito still lingered near them. Richaz had already slipped away to join the wedding guest. Curiously, Royer followed his husband's gaze to look at Pepito, who shrunk under the attention. Shyly, Pepito pressed a video camera into Royer's lap. Appa, we spent a lot of time practicing for this. Could you tape us? Royer vibrated with joy. Pepito had always been camera shy since they found him. Any moment in front of the lens was hard won. Of course, Pepito, I would be honored. In a surge of excitement, Pepito lunged at them, giving a second long hug, disappearing after his brother before they could react. Etoiles wrapped his cane against the ground, catching the attention of the just-married couple. The wedding party had arranged themselves into one long line, arms thrown across shoulders that snaked around the dance floor. The children formed their own smaller line in the center. That's so cute. We have prepared many nights for this. Baggy only tried to kill me unsuccessful 3 times. I have demanded a redo once the night is over. I will win again. Don't worry. He dodged another annoyed jab to the ribs from Baggy. Yes, on with the speech. We are gathered here today to honor the marriage of our 2 dear friends, to celebrate their joy and their new years together as one. This is a dance that lives in my heart. My friends, it is this day that I will share it with you. Etoiles pointed the cane to the DJ booth, signaling the start of the music. A fast beat of drums, reeds, and other instruments filled the air. The cane pointed upwards before snapping down in unison with everyone's stomps. Quickly, Etoiles pulled the line to form a serpentine formation. Selbit shifted a chuckle while watching as Pac narrowly missed treading on Fitz's foot while dodging Tubble's wild movements at the children's line, led by Dapper bulldozing their way through everyone. The line did 2 loops around the dance floor before Etoiles and Baggy broke away from the line in front of the gazebo, leaving Phelps behind to lead. The pair stomped and twirled to the beat, competing against each other to see who could do the most daring move without landing on their ass. Slyly, Baggy pointed her eyes towards her twin and the newest member of her family. Etoile's eyes lit with deviousness as he caught onto Baggy's plan. Slowly, they danced their way up to the gazebo stairs and dragged the married couple out of their chairs to make them dance. Spinning with laughter, the organized line broke apart in time for the music shift. The rest of the night continued with the same heady merriment. In the weak morning light, the children could be spotted sprawled across chairs, sleeping with coats covering them, their parents still going strong after hours of dancing. Aww!
That's so cute.
That's
I
so
love
sweet.
that.
Aww.
And I didn't know about that kind of dance before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you,
Oh.
Cheetah Roll, for telling me what kind of dance it was. I was unaware. I thought it was a name at first. Well, I guess it's a name of a dance, but I thought it was someone's name.
That's very, very cool. Oh my gosh.
That's the cutest.
It is so cute.
Yeah. The eggs are so cute.
The eggs are adorable. And there's all the different mentions of the different people.
Yeah.
The dialogue is so funny too.
Yeah.
They're all just having a good time.
Mhm.
Wow, I love it.
And all the kids like sleeping at the wedding. I did that at my grandma's wedding. Me and my brother fell asleep on the couches outside, and we woke up to coats over us. So
Oh, wow. That's it's real.
yeah, I was like, "Whoa, what's happened to me?"
How did they know?
I know. Very, very cute though. I love both of these fics. Were amazing.
Wow. Yeah, and just highlighting it's a Palestinian dance, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that so much.
So cool.
That is so cool.
Fic writers are so cool.
They're on another level, man. I don't know how they do it. I was like trying to write something that isn't even like a fic. Like I was just trying to write stuff down this morning, and I wrote like a paragraph and then had to take a break because I couldn't think.
And like writing in character too, like so cool.
Exactly. That is so fun. That is so awesome. Wow.
Thank you so much for the fic, Blocky Tides.
Thank you so much.
We liked it a lot. Very sweet, very cute.
We loved it. Wow.
Well, we loved all the pieces today because I think
we
that was our
loved-
last one.
Yeah, that was our last piece. And everything was so cool.
Yeah, I'm very grateful that we got to share all this art with everyone and see it ourselves.
Yes, and that we got to spread some awareness about Palestine and Sudan and share some of the art that they have made as well. Some of the very, very cool things.
And also, as always, bring some attention to the campaigns and fundraisers.
Yep,
And
which you can find in YouTube description, I believe.
Yes.
And in mine, you can also actually join. You can actually join the server.
Yeah.
If you want to take part in future events, fundraisers, a lot of art stuff, especially. So if you're an artist, this might be the place for you. If you want to help out, and it's just really, really cool seeing the community come together and seeing everyone just try to do their part for this.
Yeah. Really, really just beautiful to see a bunch of people come together and share art and knowledge and just awareness for situations like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was super fun. Thank you so much to the organizers as well.
Yes, thank
for
you so
making
much.
it happen. You guys are the goats.
Yeah, thank you for trusting us to host your first event.
Yes.
It's a great honor.
We're honored. It's scary.
Yes.
But we did it.
I hope we did good.
I hope we were good. Thank you so much for being here and for watching.
Unless thank you. They say thank you in chat. Unless the organizers have anything else they want us to share or say, I think we're done.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who showed up, and thank you to you guys for hosting. You did such an amazing job.
Oh, thank
It was
you.
an enjoyable
Thank
stream
you.
to watch. You guys are amazing, and all the art in it was incredible, like you guys have said throughout the thing. And the way you talked about it was just so wonderful to hear. So I just want to say thank you to everyone involved. This was really incredible.
Yes.
Thank you.
All the artists,
Yeah.
everyone who contributed. Amazing. Awesome.
Yeah, seeing all the fan art and then all the traditional art, just what a lovely experience.
Amazing experience. All right.
Yeah.
I might go maybe talk to my chat a little bit before ending the stream, if you would like to talk to your chat a little bit.
Yeah.
And to wrap things up. Awesome. This was awesome.
Yippee! I'm glad we got to host together.
Me too. Oh my god, future things together as well. I'm gonna go talk to my chat. Rah!
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
There we go. Needed in Discord. I'm not just talking over everyone. So chat, what did we think? Hopefully I did good. All the art was so amazing. Holy crap. Holy moly. You did great. It was great. Nearly completed the Pokédex. I'm glad we're all being productive. Pretty colors, yeah. You did? Thank you. Very Pockies. Thank you, Grease. Yeah, that was a very, very cool experience. I'm glad I got to host it, and I'm glad I got to help spread awareness to this. Again, let me just throw my starting soon screen up so I can click out of this tab. Again, in the description of the stream, and if you're on Twitch, which I can't even see my Twitch chat right now. Okay. Top of the chat on Twitch, there's a link to the campaigns. Top of the chat on YouTube, there's a link. And in the description on YouTube, there's a link. If you can't donate, I know times are tough for everyone, and it's almost Christmas. But if you have a few extra dollars laying around, maybe donate. Yeah, please donate if you can. Any amount helps out. And if you can't donate, spread the campaigns around. Join the Minecraft YouTuber Fan Fundraiser Discord, also link in the description. All of Ox links are in the description, mine are too. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Very, very good first stream back from a break. I'm glad that the organizers trusted me and Ock to do this. And I'm glad they think we did good. Yeah. I hope you all have...
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Rah.
Rah. Yeah, I'm just closing out. I guess we can say goodbye to each other's chats.
Oh, I already said goodbye to my
Oh,
chat. Ah,
okay. Ah!
It's bye, Fern's chat.
Okay. I'm gonna mute and unstream. Bye.
All right.
How'd you get chosen? I found they have a Twitter account, and I just signed up through the page they put out, the Google form for a host position, because they didn't have any hosts yet, and then they found Ock, so it was just like a sign up thing. Yeah, I think that's it for today, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about Palestine and Sudan and looking at some art. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And tomorrow is December, so happy early 1st of the month. Bye, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.